Especially out of Nuclear, does like the AP build is all right. Shield going.
And they're face checking.
Yeah, remember Beryl just doesn't have his flash available as the Grand Entrance comes forward, and it's just not enough within two. It was utter
Here's the return.
Regular season is another kickback here onto Beryl. Aftershock much more valuable this time around as teleports are coming in, and Beryl isn't even dead yet. Closer, gonna have the ultimate coming down on top of it, and Seal is going to visit. Not gonna find too many taunts just yet, but Showmaker obliterates the backline once again. Finds Pilot. Can he find the kill? Not going to.
Canyon's coming in.
Dive forward. The Prey Seeker isn't going to get there as the control ward goes down. He's by himself as he launches his way forward. Dredge line lands under the turret. It's a party in the early game. Very close to 11 minutes. As stopwatch. Mountain Drake there as well, so both of the Drakes are his. As Showmaker does have the Shroud available, of course. Grand Entrance is going to be utilized here as the turret even got one. Too easy for Royal.
Being down, the game does kind of break open to the mid game. Probably seeing fights around this bottom turret, and Royal Youth actually looking to force.
Yep, we got a root coming in from Beryl here. Does have the Aftershock now available as Canyon trying to get into this fight. Featherstorm comes down, but Nuclear dodges out of the way of the Blade Caller. There's the heroic entrance, but it was cancelled, I believe, off the back end. Showmaker can't get down there. Closer sneaks into the back line.
It's a lot of damage.
Executes Beryl. Showmaker is in the Shroud, but he's down so low as Pilot dives on top of him, but can't actually close the distance. A double kill for Closer there as Nuclear desperately trying.
Fight. I love the fact that they're forcing.
Yeah, very deep one there from Seal as well, trying to get in behind Canyon and Nuclear, but now he's trying to get out of the way. It's Damwon. They regroup. Yep, taunt onto a couple of members, but still the Galio in trouble. Has to flash after the Aftershock, but caught with the Dredge line. Beryl even going to survive. Tolerant Grand Entrance.
Oh, here comes Kled.
Get out as the
Let's go.
Is coming in. Very early pulls. There's the heroic entrance. Not going to get any knockups as the dive forward, but diving off Skull is Armoon, and maybe Damwon have found the fight, but great taunt to get into the backline, and already Nogari has been taken. This could be the go sign for Royal Youth as Beryl just tries to distract. He's going to lose his life, but finds space for the rest of Damwon to slink away.
And how can they take advantage of having these two members dead?
Don't want to go for a 50-50 though, as there's the knockup. They go for the engage, but the Grand Entrance is going to be there. The heroic one, I tell a lie, is now Pilot. Finds himself the Featherstorm. No Blade Caller action's going to happen as Showmaker diving around the fight. A double kill so far. One of them goes over to the Vladimir, but now they're looking for Pilot. Amoot's over the wall, but he's not going to be there for too long as the Storm. Well, here's an engagement. We're looking for Beryl. Aftershock is going to be there, down to about half health as he does get the flash Dredge line in order to get out. Featherstorm's there from Pilot, who flashes over the wall to secure the kill, but now Nuclear diving into the back line. Boom goes the Dynamite, and 2 kills are already there. Meanwhile, Showmaker and Canyon, we're just executing the Galio as the teleports are in. We're looking for the end of the game.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb and say we're still not going to see the 6th Drake.
Oh, I know, it's frustrating.
Oh, man.
Oh, can we delay? Can we delay, guys?
Yeah, I'm glad Royal Youth went for a fight there because they were inevitably going to get bled out as Vladimir builds more and more items. But it looks like, yeah, this is going to be the end of the game. 20-second death timers on both solo lane carries and the triple mountain as Damwon try and push through for the end.
Yep, no charge on Armoot as well as the Nexus turrets are now the targets. In goes Tolerant, gets the Grand Entrance and lands it there onto Nuclear as well, but he's only going to lose half of his health bar, and Showmaker is destroying the back line, which consists of only a Kled. Closer turns up, but that's 1 E, and he's down to 2/3 health. The Nexus is the focus. Showmaker goes golden as at least one of the kills done. The picks that really got people excited back in 2017 when he was playing on that spring roster of Longju. The week from Mission, love it. Perfect execution, top side of the map, but misses the 3-point. And Oscar has to flash, survives in the end. And look, as long as you land enough buttons, that's the result. So Rocky, really nicely done. Q gets in there and Crash will. Yeah, I tuned out.
You can check the bot.
Okay, well, I certainly will. That's my homework, because Unified's homework is staying alive.
That great, but they're going to try and make a move back.
Featherstorm comes in. Blade Caller's fantastic. There's so much burst damage as Flash has to fly out of the way, and Kaiwing going to be there just to charm them all up with the
Now
quickness.
They wanted Jarvan Galio because they know it's a flashless lead.
Yeah, Lloyd gets in there. Cataclysm. The Cataclysmic entrance is in fact in there as well. There's a True Shot Barrage blowing up as, okay, walks into a sphere. That's bad. Oh, the extended range, so good from a couple of patches ago as Crash now caught out of position. The Unleashed Power isn't going to be there. No, it's not, as Crash is just going to fall. Right there, if you wanted to.
It was like 6 words on the screen.
Very low. The fight is in now as the Grand Entrance going to be answered by the heroic one, and maybe that one's going to be. Featherstorm timing is brilliant. Oh, Jewel flashes, gets the recall on the feathers, but in the back line, Mission is going to get taken down. Rocky diving throughout this fight as G4 doesn't find the winds of war, but does he have HKA where he wants them so far? It's 4 versus 3, but the Mega Gnard's in stopwatched so stunningly from G4. Gets a little bit of a taunt on the Mega Gnard, but he's so healthy. He dives on through with the Shuriken backflip and survives the
But it's still going to force the fight.
Yep, half the health bar now on the Baron, but the turn is going to be in depth. Charge comes down, only gets Kaiwing as Lloyd looking for mission. Cataclysm dives on top. There's the heroic entrance, but I don't know whether it's great when Lloyd is already dead. The taunt is brilliant though. Big Mega Gnard as the Featherstorm gonna try and avoid. Kick back there onto Pop, and Duel is gonna go down. HK getting them one after the other. Pop is going to be the next to go down, and now G4, the last remaining Gargoyle and Mega. They tried to go for it. They tried to initiate what they wanted, and HK had the answers just as much into the flash, but they want to kill him, and they will do it. The ace comes. Nice double stun.
Oh, there it is.
Very, very low. There's another cataclysmic entrance, but Lloyd going to put it somewhere where we're not going to get any knockups. It's just used defensively. And if that scat of the week had have landed, it might have been a dead Jarvan. Still relatively tanky, but it did cost them the inhibitor turret bottom side of the map, and they're just bleeding objectives now. As Mega, they can't play against the maneuverability of Hong Kong Attitude because they start their combo, they look for it, and then there's arcane shifts, there's safeguards, there's grand entrances, battle dances. Speaking of which, we're diving into the backline now. The quickness is brilliant, but the taunt is even better. G4 getting the work done, takes down Mission as the dive into the backline. Cratch gets one off the end as Pop is going to do exactly that. And the turret is going to join in this fight. Bladecaller doesn't get any joy as back to the fountain for the majority of Mega, and Kaiwing now is going to be tanking up this turret. They'll ignore the backdoor bonus.
Have a flank finally.
Yeah, there's the knockup. Looks for Unify, but doesn't get there, as now it's just Lloyd by himself on the backline. No heroic entrance going to come in there as Lloyd just left on his lonesome, but he's not taken down just yet. 2 kills there for HKA though, and Lloyd was ignored. They just killed everyone else. We've got the instant interrupt on the heroic entrance. Dale now just in the backline trying to survive. He's done it for quite some time, but now Lloyd, no damage. That's the ace, and it's clean for HKA.
Mega fall apart down the stretch, and HKA just kind of wait for Mega to try and engage on them. This is going to be the game. 2 games in a row against Mega. They eat the early game deficit and come back in the late game.
Yeah, it feels like 2 almost identical games with very different team compositions.
Yeah.
But the tail of the tape is basically exactly the same. The Nexus will fall down, and Hong Kong Attitude are going to draw first blood here. Very well, and that's the LeBlanc. So very comfortable for Showmaker in the mid lane. We've seen this from him already. And now
Minions, but they're going for it.
Yep. Try and stay in range of the minions, Nogari, as he does manage to get the snare, but the flash forward, the knock-up, and Nogari's going to go down for first blood. The Q's going to register there from Canyon, but doesn't have the gap to close. That can be put around the map, as Shrimp's going to dive in from the back, as the You and Me is going to be there. Nuclear already has blown the flash, and they just pull him back with the bones. Even though there are still our
Chrome.
Yep, they're going to look for the bone skewer. Nogari is going to get pulled back as there's the flawless duet. Knocked up into the sky. Beautiful chain CC.
Incredibly greedy thing to do, but when you get the kills, it pays off, and they're coming in for more.
Yeah, back at it again as they're dive bombing around. Canyon gets the flash eventually, but there's the Vanguard's edge, and there's BRTTs. But I think it's such a beautiful... Oh, okay, we're just going to have a fight first.
Might as well just go.
Dives in. No snare to happen as there's the root caller, and oh no. Lucy just destroyed the final chapter red to BRTT, who's just running for the hills, and Nogari now has the flash, finds the root prison. Good night, but no, the killer instinct gets him on out. The flash is there as well. Goku's gonna die afterwards as the realm warp. Nogari finds the... Yep. Just keep your eye on that cooldown.
Oh, 4-man dive, maybe.
Button. When's Nuclear going to use it? There's the final chapter, multi-rooted. But is Lucy going to be able to survive? The answer is no, but can they get enough of the kills? Ooh. It is 2 going over to the...
Kills on Nuclear early.
Lucy just swimming through the river. Nice blade surge there from Robo to get him back towards his turret.
Ooh.
Vanguard's edge avoided though. As Nogari comes down, that's a very easy room prison, and they want more. Lucy has to dive out of the way.
And also we're going to see more stuff like that where Yumi's actually just running around on Showmaker.
Okay. Yeah, there's the kick. Lucy able to get out of there, but there's another ignite, and Showmaker grabs it.
Like it was damage.
Yeah, it was a big chunk of unnecessary damage, as now he's going to dive in, tries to make that necessary, and he does it. The electric... Not me, Jet. I only hear intelligence. As Showmaker can't find the chain, but now that he's paired with the Yuumi, it feels like he's been unlocked, and inner turret now is just going to get taken down. Looks like Flamengo, not a lot of options as far as that. And look at the dive forward. Shrimp is going to go golden, but do Flamengo have an answer? The answer's no so far as Showmaker throws his way forward. Canyon gets the kick onto BRTT to answer the ultimate he threw, and now Showmaker dives in again. Another kill onto the bike, who's just out of the death chamber, and then goes straight back in. Nagari secures the one onto Goku, and now Damwon, they could do anything. They've decided that it's Baron time as Robo, oh no, the Realm Warp right on top of an Aurelia into the back line, but so far everyone's just been destroyed. Pop Blossom comes forward, but it's answered with the Feather Storm, and Nuclear is just so safe. Another Vanguard's Edge flies to Narnia, as Ejim would say, and now Nexus turrets should be the focus. BRTT is just popped on the skull. He's going to be taken down, and now Nogari's fighting people on their own fountain. Goes golden, does Robo, but he's going to have to watch as his base is in shambles once again. Nuclear is going to get taken down, and another Realm Warp to get them to the fountain. Damwon go undefeated in the play-ins group stage.
Damwon Gaming.
Available, the Camille one that worked so well last time. Why not run it back?
Sure.
And Ender off the wave here. Bear trap on a rope is going to connect. Walking out, pulled back, holding off, waiting. Have to wonder what he's skilled. Level 2 is going to be the hookshot wall dive. Really just taking his time here. The Cocoon goes very wide. I guess trying to predict a flash. They're going to go in. They're going to get the kill anyway. Works as the dash. Should be good to set up, and now they're going to try to turn it. They baited them in. Celebrity now has to run for his life. The Lantern pulls him back, but right into Lloyd. Venus now in trouble. The heal comes out. Wind becomes lightning.
Dive takes too long. It could get turned right around.
I love it. I love it. Go. Run it back. Red buff, too. Good connection onto the Recon, but he doesn't take turret out here yet. And that means Lloyd is going to be in trouble. He goes up, comes down. DNK grabs the...
Are possible. Level 6 on Artifact.
Waiting. Trying to set up the pass and get a bit more damage. Sure, it can flip. Going to take him out. LeBlanc maybe going to look for the versus Artifact. Is forced to flash away. Artifact needs to be careful. The second dash. What is he doing? Why did he go back in? The end. Now goes back up. Rocky comes in. DNK now in trouble. Low key. Bit of a miserable play.
Get the fruit.
DNK running for his life. That's going to be it. The tack sweep comes out. The shutdown goes in. But because hold that thought. Dale's dead. So's someone else. Look that out. Trades the splash for the Camille off, but immediately the engage on the bottom side. Celebrity now stepping back in, but he walks right into the snare. That's not what he needed. Featherstorm comes out, traded for the Calling. Celebrity now trying to retreat. Venus gonna start fishing for some kills. It's Thresh versus the world, but he's gonna grab one. I think he might grab a second. This Thresh is on fire. There's the hook. Doesn't even need to connect. It's a bear trap on a rope and pop.
Yeah, the problem there is definitely the number Spanish. Hook does land.
Hook connects. Clyde now coming into the backside. G4 in the midst of the team. Venus still alive. A Celebrity instantly dies. Artifact trying to find something, but he gets locked in by the Camille. Yes, he's invisible. Becomes lightning, not going to connect. Artifact dashing in, but the heal is there. The show. Lloyd taking out Artifact.
At this point in the game, that mid lane outer tower is almost always going to be more valuable than especially something like time. It delays that second item, whereas DNK just went straight for the Zonias, which is going to give him a lot of value.
I gotta pull that thought, because Hani might be in trouble here. Rocky steps forward, uses the ultimate, gets the dismount before he ults. I love it. Powerhouse 2-0, at least in the early game that he once was. G4 now running. Cocoon will not connect. Artifact going to be in trouble. Dashes back, goes into the Shroud. DNK fishing for a little bit more, but Lloyd does so much back. Gonna pull away. G4 stepping forward, but now they're gonna look for the collapse. Lloyd is now in trouble. The fight is turning against Mega. Low-key step in, take out the jungler, but Camille's on the bot. Rakan on the hook will connect. The TP now coming. He's going straight in the pit. Rocky is absolutely fearless. The Rakan engage goes in, but it's not gonna amount to much. Rocky needs to step forward. Steps into Hani. Hani's still gonna be alive. Rocky is fade off, but G4 now stepping in. Cannot get anything else done. Celebrity looking for more. The shutdown is there. Daewoo gonna grab one. G4 gonna be in trouble. He's running away, but it's a wipe for low-key. They absolutely smashed the fight. The triple for Celebrity. Mission Impossible is way out. Hook shot, wall dive, blast cone. The flay is there. Gonna dodge out on the hook with the ultimate. Gonna try to blast cone to safety. He will manage to make it out, but Hani's now coming in. Pop gonna be the one in trouble. Rocky could be next on the list. The Rakan caught up. Mega tried too hard to force the split, but no, a beautiful fight from the Zion. Now Lloyd is diving right back in. Rocky is still alive, and it's Venus who is in trouble. No one can get a smooth leg up in the fight, but Artifact slays G4 in the 1v1.
Oh,
in the meantime,
no!
Dead fight is kicking off. Rocky off to the flank, but he's not doing anything yet. His team might be dead before he even gets into the fight. D-mount comes in for Hani. Hani now on the retreat, has used the stopwatch. Artifact so incredibly low. His sights are set on this inhibitor. They're just going to try to break this and leave. The fight turns against them, but low-key get what they came for. Now they need to get out before they lose anything else. Rocky steps forward and just dies. Celebrity Ensemble, now they have the potential to turn. The Baron creeps are here. It's really all on Daewoo. Lloyd and Pop just there to protect the AD carry to try to stop this game from ending.
Yeah, Celebrity did go down, but Loki might be able to force the end right now. There's so many minions inside of the base. They have to be able to find a fight, but it's not going to come.
Diving in. Last hope for Mega. They need to make this last desperate stand to hold on to the game. Redemption comes out, a bit more healing. Trying to buy more time for their AD carry, or for the carries to respawn. 37 seconds on Rocky, 31 counting down, 19 on G4.
They need the melee minions because the cannons are outside of tower range. They actually can't walk up and hit the tower.
So much damage coming in for Artifact. They're just slowly bleeding them out. I don't think there's anything that they can do. Dale needs to find the fight immediately, but he's not doing it. He's not stepping forward, and that's going to be it. Mega, just like that, are going to be knocked out of the tournament. Low-key have secured their way out of groups. That I want to watch. Ooh. And if this pick, Fiora, I mean, exclusively
The fact that he lost that now is huge.
big hook. Thresh instantly killed. Arma gets the reset. The healing circle is there. BRTT now caught in the midst of the team. That's going to be massive. Easy fight for Royal.
Game, because especially when you have a champion like the Blitzcrank.
Hook connects, pulls back. LeBlanc trying to retreat. Seal on the run. Rek'Sai goes under, comes up. They're fishing for it. LeBlanc goes down and out.
Absolutely no defensive stats. It's just...
Oh, the knockback there is into the tower. Oh, man. A lot in the 1v1 overall as a team. Change in an instant, though. The Ezreal pilot now needs to run. Hook comes out, hits the Thresh. Thresh now going to be in trouble. Doesn't really have any more resistances left. Pop goes the Blitz.
Going to try and push out the way, but it might just be a fight.
Robo. What can he do here? BRTT is on the way. Arma going to parry what he can. Ezreal comes in. Arma now on the retreat. Has the blast cone to make it out to safety. Takes 2 members' time. BRTT, is he going to go for it? The flash over the wall. They're chasing the Fiora. The flash forward, the tack sweep. He's trying to get one.
Have to consider coming to this fight. The spells they've lost.
He's pulling back. Should be able to get out, but no.
Royal have the gold lead right now, but he can't make these mistakes.
Going in closer, the knockup is there. Rek'Sai's going to be able to chase the ultimate in an instant, but they take down Lucy. Maybe now that they can turn the fight. Lee Sin on the retreat. Rek'Sai's enemies, the mid lane tower is going to be in trouble. Tolerant is now in trouble, but the mid lane tower has already gone down. The rest of Flamingo now on the way. Blitzcrank gets deleted to kick the fight off. Big Ezreal connects. Able to make it work. Lucy now stepping in. Hook shot, wall dive. They grab the Lee Sin. Closer, instantly going to get deleted, and now they continue to set the fight forward. The Camille steps in, but that's not what they needed at all. One
more pressure. Makes them play on the defense the whole time.
The Blitzcrank, they don't care. They're going to go on him anyway. Tolerant immediately blown up. BRTT now on the hunt. Closer needs to run.
They could pull the TP out of Arma. It would have been a big win, but now...
Go down. The hookshot wall dive is going to get stunned up. The ultimate comes out. Arma's still going to find the 1v1 in the end. Locked in the Hextech ultimatum for a few more seconds, but he gets it. The solo kill, and now Royal instantly collapses in the mid lane. BRTT will get nothing. No running.
This is a deep chase.
Through the ulti now coming out. We are desperately to try to get that one out. Big stun connects Robo from going in though on Arma. The entire team is here. Meanwhile, on the top side of the map, Arma is not the important factor anymore. They need to back out. They need to make sure that their base does not get taken down. It's going to be at least one more inhibitor for the side of Royal for this pick. Is it worth it?
But can Seal get a kill?
Robo has to be careful here. If he gets picked off right as the Baron is only a minute and 30 seconds away, it's going to be disaster. It's going to cost them so much. But now he's trying to turn the play on Seal. Now he's trying to turn the play onto the LeBlanc. Is it going to be enough? The Lee Sin coming in, trying to stop it. Stopwatch is there. Robo needs to find a way out of this one. Doesn't look like it's going to happen. Who's going to grab it in the end? Seal will get...
From Royal bot lane, they're going to get the inhib.
It's on Robo. They managed to took the Lee Sin. That's big. That could be the fight to get kicked off. The Ezreal stops to use his ultimate. What will it cost him? The solo laner's in the base. Royal Youth need to make a way out. Cirque fractures forward. That's going to be huge. Can they take out Closer? Can they get anyone? The Rek'Sai goes under, comes right back out, but Closer still alive. Closer. Look at the base. Get out, but in the meantime, it does not matter. Robo holding on as best he can. BRTT in the midst of everything. Huge damage coming in. Arma needs to find the kill. Can he actually get it? The Sivir now starting to shred through him. That's the shutdown. It's a chaotic game. It is a back and forth, but both teams will remain in. Runs in. Good side step once again coming in for BRTT. The Sivir's the only person that matters. Can he win the fight? He can't even get in. In the meantime, they're now trying to pull ahead. Sivir's still a touch, but it does not matter. The Camille on the backside is getting so much work done. Trip goes golden, but it will not be enough. He gets taken out in the end, and now the fight is turning against Flamingo. BRTT is caught out on his lonesome, goes into the GA, and that is going to do it. Royal Youth cut down Flamingo, and they will move on later in the day. An explosive final moment. Goku versus the world, but it will not be enough. When push comes to shove, Royal come out on top, and they will force the tiebreaker for the group. New audience, I thought we might see the swip swap, but it's not going to happen. It will be the Gangplank in the end. And this is interesting, Ender, because now, once again, we see so much explosive pick potential on one side. You got the Elise, that's fair analysis. Kind of. Oh, here we go. Engage going in. Kaiwing going to find the double mock-up. The Gangplank coming in clutch here. Venus is just going to get taken down. First blood crashes on the way for the follow-up. DNK coming over the wall, trying to mitigate as much as they can.
Escaping from that one.
It's well played.
The Celebrity has no mana.
This is way too
Hop kick.
aggressive. Here you
no!
Kick out. Might still be able to finish it off though. He has GP behind Spite as well as Conqueror proc. Celebrity's still going to die. The Lee Sin is so powerful, and now the Lux will get dropped too. Now locked up under tower, manages to get that. Here comes Tony trying to clean up a play. Body block is there from Kaiwing. Well,
on the other side of the map, all these players on the side of HK are going to be so thrilled to get that. And even with the Herald, they're the second team to get the tower. So they don't actually get that bonus on top.
and honestly, the idea of the VCS is a proven region. Like, you want to make a mechanical outplay, prove that you can do it, and then
You can bite them and do some pretty serious damage.
Definitely can. For now, doing serious damage, though, as it is to miss a laser. Much more acceptable on a Lux support. Oh, now, that's
there we go.
Difference maker. DNK goes up, goes, what are you doing? Goes down, goes out, and that's the catalyst.
See, team make the cross. It was HK right there.
Big damage. Ulti comes out. Celebrity's dead too.
It would at max be a 3v5, but Hong Kong Attitude are so strong right now.
One tower gonna go down for the Camille in the meantime. Lux gonna hold on to that vision as long as she can. Maybe a hope, a prayer, a Lux ult. Where's it gonna go? No.
Nice try. Took a little while because DNK, wanted to wait, but Crash got him in the end, and now all around to make it so you can't walk up to the tower. He's just constantly rotate on her as Crash.
Crash goes in on the elite, so he's now trying to retreat. The ultimate coming off onto the side. They're trying to find the fight. They've jumped back into the laser, but they're getting knocked out. Crash still alive. The GP looking to come through. Celebrity. No, ultimate. Uses his Zonius to cancel it out. HKA gonna break the top lane tier 2. Crash will walk away with his life.
Way deep right there. HKA are able to win the fight, get the kills, and also the towers on top. Ace in the hole. Well played.
Good luck. That's a 10k goal lead, a double Infernal, 7 kills. I'm gonna ask you to tell me a story here. Now,
Okay.
I'm gonna hold that thought because they're sieging. You're gonna tell me a story in a little bit.
Whoa.
Gangplank all comes down. Lux ult to just try to clear the way. They're just gonna break the base up, but they're just gonna walk right in. Crash. Jumping into the face of the enemy. Meanwhile, Artifact trying to solo out 3Z. This could be the difference maker, but he's getting lower and lower. This is not a favorable fight. Artifact now running for his life, but that's a shutdown. Big outplay.
Artifact was able to kill the...
Already kicked off the flash forward. Elise goes up, has really no way out though. Comes down in the middle of the team. That is definitely not what they wanted. Baron is now respawned. Jungler is now dead. That's
This team was embarrassed, honestly, not to be able to make it out of the play-in stage to set themselves up for the best possible success by finishing first. Now with the Baron, with an inhibitor already. The wall here, trying to land a cocoon or binding. This is the one.
That's taken out. Can they just get the GA to start this off? Has been knocked out, but they've already used the ult in exchange. Rakan buying so much time for the rest of his team to just continue forward, and it's going to turn against them. Crash is still alive. But in the base. That's not what they wanted, but he gets one back. Still getting a 1-for-1 when all those resources are burned. In the midst of the team, Lysandra comes out. Celebrity in trouble. Now flashes out to safety. Artifact doing what he can to buy more time. Artifact, can he be the difference maker? He's invisible for right now. He dashes through, but it's not enough. 3Z will grab the kill. Baron buff now pushing in. HKA should just end the game.
Hong Kong Attitude have everything they need to close. Only 2 members defending. Mission's gonna recall and look for the teleport on in to make that first minion immune to damage. They're looking for the end right here, Dracos. It all comes down to this push.
Venus caught out and taken down. Celebrity versus the world. I don't think it's gonna be enough. Setting their sights on him instead. Unified sets his eyes on the prize. The TP's now coming in, and the 3rd seed from the LMS will take down the 2nd seed for the VCS to secure first or in this group. To the Camille for Robo. Of course, pick he seemed relatively comfortable on in the early game. Doesn't necessarily have the same kill threat coming in from Armut there. On see LeBlanc covering. Really one of the only strong points for the team. Robo will go in here on Armut. Armut very cleverly just waiting for the shield to run out. Robo now going to be in trouble, forced to ult back into the GP cannon barrage. First blood for Armut.
Here comes Shrimp.
Shrimp going to trade one back, instantly cuts him down.
This is what we're talking about, having the to land a Q.
Going out, Hook does connect. BRTT can go into the Rakan. He's going to fire the arrow. Can he actually finish this kill off, though? Because Thresh is now in trouble. The heal has gone down. Pilot now running forward. That's going to be one. BRTT could be in trouble. The pullback hasn't even been used, but the Nocturne ult comes back to dissuade any aggression, and it's going to mean Armut's death on the top side of the map. A 1-for-1 overall.
Trade.
Twisted Fate. Now coming in, the gold card. Is it going to connect? Robo needs to get out. Hookshot wall dive. Not available. He's going to get taken down. The kick into the wall just to seal the deal. Seal a lot of potential burst damage. They are just going to be able to secure this one. Overstaying is welcome, and now the knockup's going to come through. LeBlanc not going to be able to make it out. This one, Goku goes in. The flash goes in as well. Shrimp now in trouble. The GP cannon barrage zoning him away. Kick goes onto the clone. Well placed by Goku. Going to back off. A royal.
What Lucy does, there's not too much you can do to keep this tower alive, even though the rest of Flamengo is trying to rotate on up here. This tower is definitely lost.
Lucy, I think baiting, hoping to get something done, but the pings are coming out.
I think that's just the wrong read from Flamengo. Party. Shrimp can maybe steal away a blue buff, and now he's only just looking for the dive. Goku can teleport in if they wanted to make a play, but Armut is safe up here. He can clear away the
Nothing in the exchange.
Now watch, Sale did have the Destiny available, so if there was an oversale,
They can find him. See now stepping forward, trying to fish for the hook. Is going to connect on the closer. Maybe that's going to be enough. They're trying to get this one kicked off. The arrow goes in. The TF is on the way in, but he's in the midst of the entire team. The paranoia comes out. They're buying time. They're pulling back. Lucy not going to get hit by the sonic wave. So they're not able to get anything out of this exchange. The gold card connects. The hook connects as well. And now Lucy has to flash to safety. Closer goes in, and he gets knocked out on the opposite side. LeBlanc has to run for the hills. Goku going to get taken down. They move in. He's dead as well. Massive way. Pulling the feathers back, trying to clear as much space. Tolerant. Just stepping forward. Has to be very careful, though. Next wave should break this tower. Seal taking a tower shot. Not ideal, but they're going to grab that tower. Continue to extend. Outside, then we see a bit of a trade here. Robo trying to win the fight. Maybe he can get something done. Tower there to block. Now has to be very confident to go for this one. Barrel stacked. The rest of the team on the way in.
Shrimp does not have paranoia, but he's trying to get here. Armut should be able to escape. Again, this is where we need to see Flamengo make it happen.
Hook. Predicting the sidestep won't happen in the end. Now stepping in, though, should just get taken down by Shrimp. Shrimp missing an auto onto the minion there, but won't matter in the
Sent Shrimp. They stuck him around in the top lane. They're going to try and trade that tower for this mid lane one, which in terms of overall gold is going to be good for Flamengo. They'll take all the gold they can get at the moment, but the pressure they lose might end up costing them that bot lane one too.
trick. Seal.
Well, it's weird because Shrimp still hasn't left top lane. He stayed for another wave, so here comes the dive.
Engage. Stun card goes in. The arrow's coming in as well. Maybe they can mitigate something. Galeason goes to the backside, but he's already been locked up. He can't find the kick. He does get it in the end. Closer. Now trying desperately to escape, but he's not taking the tower angle. Seal's doing it for him. It looks like he is going to be able to make it out within an inch of his life, and another clean dive comes in from Royal.
Royal get away with absolutely everything, and Shrimp finally shows up to the fight. They can try and clear the waves. We'll be able to hold onto this tower, maybe not.
Still going for more. Stepping forward.
Operation attack side lane for Shrimp is even more hard because, of course,
oh no. Gold card hits. Confirms. Goes in. Goku gonna try to flash backwards. Now the snare lacks under the tower. Closer gonna be in trouble, but still taken out.
He got him!
Are gonna get it. I can't believe Royal got away with that.
Just barely, and Seal goes in!
Goes in. One more gold card. Now the support is gone as well. Royal absolutely dominating on the top side of the map.
Royal are running over Flamengo, and it's through decisive shot calling and finding these fights. They knock down 2 members, but not willing to start it up just yet. Here goes the pick.
Huntermoon exposed, potentially the weak point of the map. Can they get anything done? But he's doing so much damage. He goes golden. Shrimp tries to buy more time. Armlet's still alive. They're coming in. They're finding the kills closer. They turn it back. 5 dead in the end. Royal losing 4 members taken down. BRTT, the only one left standing. This Baron, no chance to contest it. Trying to hide in the darkness, look for a pick. It is desperation times for Flamengo.
Pilot steps up aggressively. Now Royal can really split up for 3 lanes. Here we go.
Going in on the Twisted Fate. Should be able to find this kill. The spell shield's a little bit early, but it's not going to matter too much. Gold card comes in. Will not account for much. The rest of the team now trying to collapse. Robo has to be careful. Has to pull back. Goes gold. Tries a bit more time. GPL comes in. Now it's Tech Ultimatum. Now trying to leave as well. Getting out. Robo will be able to escape. The rest of the team now coming in. Almost teleporting in. GP, though, uncontested currently on the top side. The TP coming in. Trying to make sure that they can break open the base. One in-him tower will now fall. GP looking for a second. Goku just find the snare. GP buying a bit more time with the stopwatch. The retreat now comes out. They burned a lot of the engage. So Lucy now running away, but the gold card does connect. And that means Lucy goes down. Pilot now unstoppable. Royal pushing into the base. 4 members left standing for the side of Flamengo.
Royal know all the spells are down for Flamengo for now. Just a few more seconds before they return. Royal with just 30 seconds left on Baron. They've got 2 inhibitors now. Minion waves being cleared out, but they don't look like they want to go away.
Pushing in for a bit more. Are they going to play it a little more slow? They got 2 inhibitors. They could back off. They could look to play for the next Baron.
They want the win.
They're stepping in. Pilot trying to clear this one out. Ulti comes in. Have to be careful. Goku ready to go in. They're taking their time, waiting for Shrimp to reactivate here. Where is Shrimp going to go? Shrimp is not reactivated.
Goku dodged.
Use it. They're just trying to clear the wave. Instead, they're just focusing on extending this game as much as they can.
So close there from Goku, dodging away from the quickness. Double time there with the distortion. Now Seal, does he look for the play? Does he go for the port on in here?
Minion is here. Baron just fell away, but they have a super to play around.
It's going bot lane. They want 3 inhibs now. They wait for the minion wave to be there, and now they're on the towers, and Flamengo can't do anything.
And hook will not connect. Goku needs to retreat. A lot of damage. Robo now going in anyway. Needs to get out of there. The knockup does manage to connect. Robo now in trouble. I don't think he can get out of this one. That's going to be it. The retreat now coming out. Too little, too late. Closer steps forward. BRTT goes down. And Royal, from start to finish, dominate in the tiebreaker. They will take down Flamengo. They will shut down the CB wall, and the TCL will move on to the bracket stage of the play-ins 2019 World Championship.
To find out what the play-ins knockout matches will be, SOAS, please draw the first team. And the first team drawn is HKA. Please draw the next team. As we have had a ball open up, we will stop down and a league ops official will step on stage. Paul, you do not need to worry. We will reset the balls to ensure that we have a valid draw. Thank you very much. Once we have reset the teams and give them a good mix-up, continue with the draw. Please do the honors of drawing the next team. And it is Clutch Gaming. Please draw the next team, SOAS. The third team is Damwon Gaming. Please draw the final first seed from the play-ins group stage. And of course, it is Splice. Now, as a reminder, we will draw the second seeded teams into the matchup bracket as long as it is not against the same team from the same group. Hussein, please draw the first team. The team drawn is Isurus Gaming. And the matchup is HKA versus Isurus Gaming. Please draw the next team. The team drawn is Royal Youth. Matchup is Clutch Gaming versus Royal Youth. Please draw the next team. Low Key Esports has been drawn. Damwon Gaming will take on Low Key Esports. Please draw the final team. The Unicorns of Love have been drawn, and they will face Splice in the knockout round.
DNK 선수 보셨습니다. 우선 이번 경기 승리로 메가를 탈락시키고 이제 로키는 노가웃 스테이지 진출하는데요. 소감 여쭤보겠습니다. So congratulations on the win. You guys eliminated Mega and you guys are advancing to the knockout stage. How do you feel right now?
Đầu tiên là xin chúc mừng em với chiến thắng vừa rồi. Thì vừa rồi chúng ta đã loại Mega và chúng ta tiến được tới cái vòng BO5 sắp tới. Vậy thì em cảm thấy như thế nào về cái kết quả này?
Em cảm thấy vui tại vì em đã đánh thoải mái hơn trận trước.
First of all, I feel really happy and I feel personally I play like much better, more relaxing, more than the first two games.
네, 우선은 다음 라운드에 진출한 것이 정말 기쁘고 개인적으로는 이제 앞에 두 경기보다 경기력이 많이 올라왔기 때문에 만족스럽다고 하네요. 그러면 사실 중간에 메가의 반격도 정말 날카로웠는데 게임이 역전당할까 조금 걱정하진 않으셨는지 여쭤보겠습니다. However, Mega was able to put up a good fight in the mid game, so weren't you guys a little bit concerned that the game might be turning around?
Ở cái giai đoạn giữa của trận đấu á, thì Mega họ có một cái thế trận rất là tốt và họ có cái sự áp đảo khá là lớn. Vậy thì thời điểm đó tụi em có lo ngại họ có thể lật ngược lại thế cờ hay không?
Tụi em đã kiểu bị bí giữa giai đoạn mà Camille slip boost, mà tụi em không có lo sợ, tụi em chỉ nói với team là đợi Hani có R rồi mình bung ra đánh là được, có thể bỏ một lane. Rồi em nghĩ vậy.
So at that time we just like have a little problem because the split pushing of Camille, and we don't think that is a big problem. We just said that we wait for Hani the Glad ultimate, and then we just like leave one lane and fire the other lane.
사실 그 시점에는 약간 카밀의 스플릿 푸시 때문에 조금 어려운 단계였을 뿐이지 크게 문제되진 않았고 우리가 하니의 성장을 기다리자라는 식으로 얘기를 했다고 하는데요. 그러면 오늘 앨리스로 정말 눈부신 활약을 보여줬고 또 자국 리그에서도 오전 전승인 카드인데 가장 자신 있는 카드인지 여쭤보겠습니다. So your performance on Elise was on point today, and it's also known as undefeated card in VCS. So is that your best or favorite pick?
Em có một cái thành tích rất là tốt với Elise, là bạn em hoàn toàn bất bại ở tại VCS với lại con Elise này. Vậy đây có phải là con tướng mà em chơi tốt nhất hoặc là con tướng mà em thích nhất hay không?
Có thể là Elite là vị tướng mà em chơi tốt nhất, tại vì bộ skill của nó rất là dễ chơi, nhưng mà nó không phải là tướng em thích nhất.
So Elise is actually my best champion because the skill set is easy to use, but she is not my favorite champion.
사실 앨리스가 가장 잘하는 챔피언은 맞다. 왜냐하면 스킬셋이 조금 사용하기 쉬워서 가장 잘하는 챔피언은 맞지만 제일 좋아하는 챔피언은 아니라고 하네요. 그럼 마지막으로 오늘 마지막 경기 HKA와의 1위 결정전이 남아있는데 각오 듣고 마무리하겠습니다. So you're having a tiebreaker match for the first seed up against HKA. Are you confident? How are you going to prepare for that?
Em chuẩn bị đánh cái trận tranh ngôi nhất bảng với lại HKA, thì em có tự tin hay không và đội sẽ chuẩn bị như thế nào cho đối thủ này?
Tụi em nói với nhau rồi là Hồng Con Ma cũng không có mạnh hơn Mega bao nhiêu hết. Tụi em chỉ cần đánh đúng chính tụi em thôi là tụi em sẽ giành chiến thắng trước Hồng Con Ma.
We've been talking to each other. We said that HKA is not stronger than Mega, so we feel that we just like play to our potential and we will win them.
네, 팀원들과 얘기했을 때 이미 메가보다 HK가 강하지 않다고 얘기했기 때문에 자신이 있고 우리의 잠재력만큼 경기력을 보여준다면 충분히 이길 거라고 하네요. 여기까지가 DNK 선수였습니다. 까만.